morning, everyone. It's sunny this morning and chilly, and it's about 7:30, and I didn't sleep very good. I was up for a long time not sleeping, and so I'm a little I'm gonna have to get some coffee in me, but I'm running over to the storage unit because I'm in a time crunch this morning. I have to take my daughter to the doctor, and I have to pick her up at 8:30. That's an hour from now, and that means I have about 45 minutes to get to the storage unit, pick up my stuff, go back home and ship it, and that's going to be kind of a time crunch, so I probably won't be showing you the actual products that sold. There's only 3, but I will show you those on the computer in a little while. After we're done with her doctor's appointment, we're going to go back to the storage unit, and we're going to pull some stuff that's not selling and that's, stale, and maybe that even isn't listed anymore because it's so old, and I am going to put those in her yard sale. So I just don't even want to deal anymore with some of this old stuff. So some of it I've sold on the blow it out or throw it out sale, and I just want to move it on. It's baggage, and although we said yesterday baggage is good, this kind of baggage is not good. So I just want to get rid of all this extra stuff and replace it with fresh, new, interesting, better stuff, because there's probably stuff that's been here for a year, and if not, a minimum of when I opened the storage unit last July. So yeah, we need to get rid of some stuff. And I haven't had coffee yet because I wanted to sleep until the very, very last minute, until I had to get up. But I sure could use some coffee, and I think I'll make some of that Green Mountain stuff from the house in my little Keurig. I'm not sure how I feel about the Keurig. I've had it for a while, but it keeps me from drinking too much coffee, because I used to just make a pot and drink most of that. So now, worst case scenario, I just make two cups. So let me grab this stuff. I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. So I decided to just go ahead and show you what I bought, since it's only 3 things, and I basically tell you what I sold them for. First thing is this OSU 2002 Champions hat, and it's a nice adjustable hat with some embroidery. This is all embroidered. It's a Nike hat. Could not give this hat away, but I lowered the price. I had a couple of watchers on it, and they wouldn't buy it at $5.99, so I dropped it to $4.75 yesterday, and somebody bought it pretty quickly. This is leftovers of like a craft lot of bulk jewelry. Not really a lot of good stuff in there. There's some, but not all that much. I sold this for $26.75. I probably made a lot of money on all of the other jewelry. Just buying those jars of jewelry or those bags from jewelry from the Goodwill when they get cheap. Sometimes they'll go down to like $19.99, and I'll buy them then. So I've already sold all the good stuff out of it. This is what's left over. $26.75 on that, plus shipping. And then the last thing is this Clever Endeavors slider writer, and this is something that helps you write professional looking calligraphy and invitations and envelopes and stuff like that, because it gives you a laser line to write on them. I paid $2 for this. It sold in about probably 45 days for $54.99. So not too bad on that. But that's what I sold today. Got a couple of things to relist. I don't know if I'll get any listing done today just because we'll be cleaning out the storage unit, but I'll keep you up to date. So I was able to go through the storage unit today, my storage unit today, and I cleaned out probably about 100 items that were just stale, not selling even though I'd reduced prices on them, and I'm just tired of fooling around with them. So I gave them to my daughter to put in her yard sale that's going to start on Friday, and we'll just get rid of those things, and I'm happy with that, you know, just getting rid of that stuff. And I got everything straightened back up in the storage unit. The storage unit that I was trying to buy from storagetreasures.com, the auction was canceled, which is pretty common, unfortunately, when trying to get a storage unit from storagetreasures.com, because the period for the owner of the tenant of that unit to come and pay their fees and their rent, back rent, and all that, and take possession again of their belongings is not over during the time that they've started the auction. So apparently the tenant can come at any time before the winner pays for the unit and pay whatever they owe, and they have access to their possessions. So anyway, that auction was canceled, and you know, I didn't win that unit, which is kind of a bummer. And I may look for other avenues to win storage auctions, just because I don't want to spend a lot of time going to that website only to have auctions canceled. It's another thing if I lose an auction because I was outbid, but at least I had a chance of winning that. You know, with the auction being canceled, there's no chance. Then, you know, it's just a done deal. So kind of crappy, but I have to believe that it's for the best. It was the best thing for me that did not come to fruition for whatever reason. So, you know, just let it go, move on. So I'm getting ready to go home. I'm going to go see a movie tonight, which I haven't done for quite some time, and got to cook dinner before I go for my husband, and clean up the house a little bit. And I'm going to try and do a couple of relists, because I do have some items that need to be relisted. Man, you subscribers, it just keeps growing. I mean, it just keeps growing. I am in awe. I am so, I'm just so blown away. I mean, I know that I have only a handful of subscribers, but it just blows me away that people find this content interesting or educational or both or whatever. So thank you so much for spending time with me as I go on with my eBay journey every day. I certainly appreciate it. And, you know, thank you to my subscribers that have been around for a while, and the ones that are new to the channel. Every day it seems like I get new subscribers. So I'm really touched by that and pleased by that. So thank you all so much. And I'm going to make this a real short video today. Just not a lot happening. Hoping tomorrow my daughter's got an ultrasound, so another day out, and I might, because of this part of town that we'll be in, I might do some sourcing. We'll just see. I don't need a lot of stuff, just because I have 4 tubs of stuff that I need to list, 4 overflowing tubs of stuff that I need to list. But since we'll be somewhere where I'm not normally in that part of the city, we might do a little sourcing while we're out. So we'll just see what happens. If I can, I'll take you guys along. But that's all I've got today. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, and I will remind you to go to the Facebook page and join. That is facebook.com/groups/socially awkward sellers. And make sure that you comment on the pinned post so that you can be entered into the drawing for the $50 Amazon card celebrating 100 subscribers. So don't forget to do that. And remember that the dream works when you do. So keep dreaming and keep working, and I'll see you the next time.